Albert Valela, thanks for the like. You can share.
Points, 11 big rebounds. You know, in Ekal, get into their heads and at the same time, put that ball on the floor and draw some fouls.
On the other side, for the Meralco Bulls, they're hoping that Tony Bishop performs as well as he did in the second half of game number 5. His contributions were few and far between in the first half, but boy, he turned things around in the third quarter.
And he's such a dangerous player because he can really, shoot the lights out here in the Mo Arena. We all know that in that game number 5, he exploded more in the second half. We all know that he can definitely shoot from the perimeter. But then for today's game, when their backs are against the wall, you can really expect Tony Bishop to shine again and really lift up on his shoulders the fate of the Meralco Bulls.
The local who has been the most consistent for the Meralco Bulls is, curiously, the first-time finalist in Aaron Black. It's his second time to set a new career high here in the finals.
But you know what, Carlo, it's all in the genes. I mean, we all know what Coach Norman Black did in his playing years. And now that it's his son who has really the most consistent performer for the Meralco Bulls, a very young player here in the league. And I'm really impressed with the way he has really developed that confidence in the game. He has been very aggressive attacking the guards of Barangay Ginebra.
Well, the Meralco Bulls will also need another big-time performance coming from Chris Newsom. He's had so-so performances in the first 2 games, but he found his rhythm in the next 2. In game number 5, it was clear that he needed to take charge of the offense alongside Aaron Black and Tony Bishop, and as a result, it was a confidence high for Newsom.
Well, you know, everyone is really talking about Chris Newsom, that in this series, he needs to provide the numbers. In the first 2 games of the finals, he only averaged around 8 points per game, but then, since then, he really took off and started putting up numbers where he could really score more than 20 points per game.
Shout out sa iyo, Ron Marando. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin.
Get more contributions from the other players as well. Newsom is there. Aaron Black is there as we send it over to Ms. Denisa.
For me, talking about defensive adjustments, their points of attacks, and even the performances of the players coming off the bench. But when I asked him about the possible negative psychological impact that this game might have on the Bucks, knowing they've been in this situation 3 times over, he said he believes that that would never happen. There's no trace of panic in them, knowing they can beat this team. They've done it twice, and it's really just a matter of execution. He said that if they do everything right today and clear this game, they can live another day and have a better view of that championship once again. Gentlemen.
The mentality of knowing that you can win, very important. And for Tony Bishop, he is not burdened by those 3 finals defeats because he wasn't there. It wasn't his fault that they lost. So he can just focus on the here, on the now, on Game 6.
Yes, and you know, the most important thing, Carlo, right now is you just want to, it's a character building thing for the Meralco Bulls. You know, when you're in a situation like this and it's really all survival, Ginebra was defined by that heart that they were able to come back in many situations in the past and win championships. Now, this is the chance of the Meralco Bulls to define their character and be able to withstand the pressure that's really being given to them by the defending champions.
It's do or die for the Meralco Bulls. On the other side, Barangay Ginebra wants this to be a celebration in the Mall of Asia Arena. We will meet our starters as we send it over to our Coliseum announcer for game number 6.
Time to meet the starting lineups of both teams. First from your Meralco Bulls! Starting at guard from Quezon City, number 1, Aaron Black. The other guard from Isabela, number 5, Chris Banquero. At center is the Bolts import, number 3,
Shout out sa iyo, Ron Marando. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Shout out sa iyo, Ben Estrera. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo.
Head coach of the Bolts is Norman Black. And now let's meet the starting 5 of your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel! Starting at forward from Angono Rizal, number 34, Christian Stanhardinger. The other forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number
Shout out
32,
sa'yo,
Justin
Jonathan Paisan.
Valdez.
Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo.
And from Pampanga, number 25, Japet Aguilar. Head guard from Davao del Sur, number 6, Scotty Thompson. And also a guard from Nasugbu, Batangas, number 5, LA Tenorio. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cone. Game officials are Peter Palau, showing
Your starters for Meralco Black. The biggest difference now, Banquero is starting together with Bishop Hodge and Newsome on the other side. Japet in the starting unit for Coach Tim Cone with Stan Hardinger, Brownlee, Thompson, and L.A. Tenorio. Couple of early surprises for game number 6. And this tip-off is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Shout out sa'yo,
Well, surely that
William
additional
Pastor.
break
Salamat sa
allowed
pag-donate.
Banquero and even
Napaka-pogi
Japet
mo.
to feel a little better physically. That
Shout
led to
out
their starts
sa'yo,
here in this ballgame.
Ron
But,
Marando.
those are the guys who are just
Salamat
coming
sa
off injuries,
pag-donate.
and they are
Kayo na ang
definitely
top
key
donor
players
natin.
personally for me in their respective teams.
But all of a sudden, this is speed versus size. Meralco with a much smaller unit on the floor as Newsome misses his first look of the matchup. Very tall unit as you will have a mismatch for sure. A guard will be defending either Brownlee or one of the bigs of Barangay Ginebra as Brownlee gets that offensive rebound and scores on the putback. That is the advantage in this unit on the floor.
Carlo, you're on point, and that's what happened. When the box out, it's very difficult for Aaron Black and even Chris Banquero to really put the body on Justin Brownlee, most especially off the offensive glass.
As a result, it is Barangay Ginebra that opens this ball game with a basket as Aaron Black continues to be aggressive, overshot the mark. And the tap goes to L.A. Tenorio. Here we go with Barangay Ginebra on the attack. L.A. stops and then takes the shot. He makes it.
Ginebra off to a good start here. You know, let's see how Coach Norman will adjust to this big lineup of Barangay Ginebra to start this game.
Bit of a 3-2 zone defense, putting a lot of emphasis on the outside, on the slashers, on the shooters of Meralco is the Barangay Ginebra defense. Banquero, oh, there's an offensive foul before that attack. Quick adjustment coming from Coach Norman Black as he did not like that particular matchup. I don't think anyone expected Japet to start in this ballgame.
Well, that's how it is, Carlo, most especially on the starting unit of every team or every game. You really want to always get the early jump on your opponent.
But Eric, there
Shout
have been
out
problems
sa'yo,
for Barangay
Ron
Ginebra when
Marando.
they started
Salamat sa
with Stan
pag-donate.
Hardinger and
Kayo na
Aguilar,
ang
at
top
least in
donor
the elimination
natin.
round.
Shout out sa'yo, Leo
Those are the things that
Benanan.
I'm pretty sure the
Salamat
teams
sa
should always
pag-donate.
develop. And if you look at
Napaka-pogi mo.
history, yes, you know, that is a, you know, it has happened in the past that they have a bad start. But, you know, you're in the finals already, and of course, Stan Hardinger is really a different player now because of the confidence that he has built up.
Good effort there coming from Raymond Almazan as he cleans up after the Cliff Hodge miss the first basket of Meralco in this ballgame.
You know, I felt Raymond Almazan really has to match up well, and I mean, really at least put up numbers in this game. He's scoring inside as a big man is definitely needed.
Good stop here for Meralco as Newsome attacks middle. Newsome with a lefty layup.
Oh, here's one of the guys who really wants to be aggressive. You've seen him. They were trying to start him out on the game with that first shot of that left corner, but he missed. But then he has already started in his game aggressively going straight to the hoop.
Coming off a conference high of 27 points is Newsome. And Stan Hardinger doing the dirty work as usual for Barangay Ginebra. He wins them an extra possession.
Yeah, he really reminds me of Rudy Hatfield. But then when you look at, you know, Chris Newsome, the only way to go to attack a big guy like that and even a shot blocker is to go straight at them hard.
Brownlee using the screen from Japet. Thompson, extra pass. Tenorio sets his feet for 3. That's good.
This is something that the Barangay Ginebra has really developed in their game. I mean, even
Shout
in the
out
past,
sa'yo.
Ginebra teams that I've seen, especially when they were coached by
Salamat
Coach
sa
Tim,
pag-donate.
they really thrive on the high
Napaka-pogi
percentage
mo.
shot. But then in this conference and in previous conferences, I've seen that Ginebra really has developed in their system that three-point shot.
LA Tenorio has 5 of the 7 points of Barangay Ginebra as they lead 7-4 versus the Meralco Bulls in the opening minutes of game number 6 inside the Mall of Asia Arena. And we thank you for joining us on PBA Rush. Carlo Pamintuan, Eric Reyes on the call. Miss Denise Tan is our courtside reporter. Ali P is our analyst on the floor as Newsome. Another aggressive drive from him. He leads the squad in trying to just force the action, be aggressive. Would have been better if he tried to put up a shot there. Instead, it will be a sideline throw-in for the Bulls.
Yeah, one thing that Meralco is trying to establish is really go inside, go at a high percentage shot. In a crucial game like this,
Shout
you want
out
to
sa'yo,
establish your
Gabriel
perimeter game, your
Salamat
game
sa
inside the
pag-donate.
paint.
Napaka-pogi
Not a
mo.
great look there coming from Cliff Hodge. If you give up a Cliff Hodge 3-point shot, then you did your job. That's the
Shout
Barangay Ginebra
out
defense.
sa'yo,
But yes, you know,
Norberto
a lot of these
Laero.
players are great
Salamat
players
sa
already, and they're not
pag-donate.
really that easy to
Napaka-pogi
defend
mo.
against. But then you would always want to go to their weakness and just put them in a position where they will be not so good effective at.
Sorry, miss there on the putback for Stan Hardinger. Manquero on the attack. Finger roll is money.
We have to remember, Meralco is a very good team on fast breaks. They have led this conference on fast breaks in the elimination round. That's why we expect them to really take advantage of that.
How big
Shout
was
out
that extra
sa'yo,
break
Norberto
for Manquero? We
Rosero.
know he's
Salamat
been
sa
dealing with a
pag-donate.
deep contusion on
Napaka-pogi
his
mo.
chest that has prevented them from playing at his best. Good ball rotation. Thompson misses on the 3-point shot. Almazan needs to be a factor on the boards, and that's exactly what he did.
Shout out sa'yo, Zenaida
Newsome from the
Onorbida.
outside.
Salamat
He
sa
hits the three.
pag-donate.
Well, Meralco that can easily put up points in a hurry. And once they get into a nice rhythm, you can definitely be sure that they will be able to get back in this game.
Newsome has come equipped in this ball game, matching the output of LA Tenorio. Both players have 5 points to start.
Shout out
It is
sa'yo,
Meralco with a
Mark
lead 9-7.
Gabriel Onorbida.
As this is
Salamat
our
sa
first time out of the
pag-donate.
ball game, brought to you by
Napaka-pogi
Honda,
mo.
the official motorcycle of the PBA.
This game is brought to you by Honda.
Bawat pahig, smart dishwashing. Smart, linis, solid. Smart dishwashing.
Smart dishwashing paste. May double tanggaling formula. Solid magtanggal ng heavy-duty sebo sa kawalit kaldero. Solid din magtanggal ng bacteria. Kaya number 1 na ang Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Bawat pahig, linis, solid. Smart dishwashing.
Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Convert from deep! The best player of the conference goes to Tenorio for 3! No! Thompson skies for the rebound! Oh, Brgy with a steal! Hammers it home!
The Blue!
Charm, that ball, bangong gumagabloom. Charm, that ball, gamitin ay bangon inside. That ball, gamitin ay bangon inside. Tipong bulaklak.
Charm Fabric Conditioner. Bangong ka-blue!
ACS.
You're watching the 2021 Honda PBA Governors Cup.
Shout out sa'yo, Rosalie Santos. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinaka-pogi sa lahat.
Welcome back to the Malvage Arena for your PBA. Justin Brownlee just made PBA history as he is the first import
Shout
to
out
reach
sa'yo,
400 3-point shots
Rosemary
made.
Santos.
And according to assistant
Salamat
coach
sa
Richard Del Rosario,
pag-donate.
nobody was
Kayo
surprised
na
by
ang
this
top
because
donor
Justin, he
natin.
stays in practice or after practice rather,
Pinaka-pogi sa
every
lahat.
single day really practicing his threes. In fact, nakwento sa akin ni Justin, the goal is to release 50 shots and sink at least 35. So far, his highest has been 45 and he's been averaging 40 of 50 every single day. Dagdag ni Justin, this is a drill that he learned from LA Tenoria, knowing now how LA can just turn it on in a game with his threes, no questions asked, denied and do kagad. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, Miss Denise Tan. And all I can say is, sana all. Ganun yung 3-point shooting.
Grabe.
About 40 of 50 shots. Yun yung 10 per area from the corner, quarter court, top of the key. As you can see, our leading
Grabe.
scorers, napakalayo talaga
Wow,
ni
Norman.
Coach Norman Black because, well, he averaged 40 points per game when he was playing, and no one can do that.
Di naman tumi 3 points si Coach naman.
Yep, it was all inside. It was just another era of imports in the PBA as Tony Bishop misses from the outside. Hodge battling for the rebound, and he gets him an extra possession.
So, mahirap yung Carlo because you talk about imports like Justin Brownlee. Usually, nasa Governor's Cup lang yan naglalaro.
Yeah, but for Barangay Ginebra, ever since he won them a championship in 2016, they have only played one other import, Chuck Garcia, who played 4 games, finished 1 of 4 in the conference. And after that, it was all Brownlee all the time for Barangay Ginebra.
He sets the barometer all the time.
Oh, this is a big shot from Arvin Tolentino because it means he retained his confidence coming from game number 5.
Yeah, after scoring 16 points in that game and he was a lights out 3-point shooter for Ginebra, he definitely madadala mo yan in the next game, and that's what we're seeing right now for Tolentino, and that's going to be big for Ginebra.
This is also a good sign on the other side as Chris Banquero looks
Shout out
blocked
sa iyo,
in,
Mark
focused on
Gabriel
attacking the
Olorvida.
shaded area for the
Salamat
Bulls.
sa
He can definitely
pag-donate.
help Meralco. It's just
Napaka-pogi
at
mo.
this point, it's just so unfortunate that he got injured in the last series
Shout
against
out sa
Magnolia.
iyo,
Arvin misses
Norberto
his second look
Rosero.
as Hodge
Salamat
covers the
sa
rebound for
pag-donate.
Meralco.
Napaka-pogi mo.
11 to 10, a 1-point lead for the Bulls, wanting to force Game 7. This coming Sunday at the Mall of Asia Arena. That ball saved by Brownlee, complete.
Oh, this is a big shot from Arvin Tolentino because in the last series against Magnolia. Arvin misses his second look as Hodge ballers the rebound for Meralco. 11 to 10, a 1-point lead for the Bulls, wanting to force Game 7 this coming Sunday at the Ginebra. 5 minutes remaining in your first quarter. Stan Hardinger is yet to score this ball game. They go to Scotty Thompson up top. Scotty picks up his dribble. Defense all over him. And that's a foul on Newsom. Again, if Meralco wins this ball game, Game 7 will be on Sunday at the Philippine Arena as we take another look at that conversion from Arvin Tolentino.
You know, it's big, and it's definitely nice to see all these players really providing numbers. Valentino and Banquero, they are definitely going to be key in the victory of their respective teams.
Tenorio now, dealing with the defense of Banquero. Staggered screens, opens things up for Barangay Ginebra. First basket of the ball game for Stan Hardinger.
You know, so simple when he never runs that two-man game, but that's when the breakdown happens on the defense of Meralco, where a lot of the other players are now being given that opportunity to score underneath.
Aaron Black with the offensive rebound. Bishop goes right back to Black. Aaron, extra pass. Tony doesn't get the drop on the layup. Second effort, third effort, fourth effort. Finally falls for Bishop.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind even if he goes 10 times tipping that ball just to make that basket.
State swings back Bolts 13-12, 4 minutes and change here as Bishop will be called for his second personal foul very early in this ballgame.
That's not really a good foul on Tony Bishop. Nanggigasin, Carlo, but look at this, the way he finished and the way he fought for that rebound.
And with 4:03 remaining in the opening frame, meron muna timeout para kay Meralco and Ginebra engaged in a tight opening quarter. Dito sa Game 6 inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Na-enjoy natin live, dito sa Game 6 inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Na-enjoy natin live, engaged in a tight opening quarter. Dito sa Game 6 inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Na-enjoy natin live, dito sa
Only two rebounds statistically the 3 points sino mas marami na natin dito the rebound finals so far sino mas marami statistically so far yun na 11-7 sino mas marami rebounds yun na so far 11-7 and a higher yun na sino mas marami rebounds yun na
by launching one from about 30 feet away. By launching one from about 30 feet away. He was trying to beat the shot clock buzzer by launching one from about 30 feet away. Ito ang offensive foul.
11-7 rebounds against and 5 of the 11 total rebounds from the offensive bounce.
Nung huling sequence, nakaapat yan si Bishop.
And 5 of
Nung huling sequence, nakaapat yan si Bishop. Could not send it home. Bishop out alone para kay Alain. Scores this punch. Bishop finally scores and sends it home. Look at that comeback para kay Alain. Scores this hot sa ating unang yuto. Nice backdoor cut by Scotty. A little too hot issued by JB.
no rebound across his team so far. So far, Scotty's no rebound across his team so far. Scoreless in this game. He's got 2 rebounds.
Tolentino extending his lead. Bishop off the Hesse. Tolentino extending his lead. Bishop off the Hesse. Maliksi, Newsom on the move. Nice pass to Maliksi. Bothered by the defense of Brownlee, though. Nice pass to Maliksi. Bothered by the defense of Brownlee, though. Here comes Ginebra on the push. Newsom on the move. Nice pass to Maliksi. Bothered by the defense of Brownlee, though. Here comes Ginebra on the push. Stan Hardinger in trouble. Emergency pass away. Kontra kay Hodge. Sinalubong pa ni Bishop. Here comes Scott.
Yuga, thanks for the like. You can
Anim sila. Technical. Naku po. Na-block mo. Tapos na yun.
Fernando.
Meralco Bulls, I think there was a miscommunication. Might be a warning for delay of game.
Delikado.
Yep, we've seen what he can do throughout
Shout
this
out
conference.
sa'yo,
I think one of
Norberto
the best
Rosero. Salamat
conference
sa
that he's had
pag-donate.
in a while. Of course, there were still ups and downs.
Shout out
But if
sa'yo,
you look back at that
Roselyn
big game, game
Santos.
number 5, the
Salamat sa
semifinals
pag-donate.
against
Kayo
Magnolia,
na ang top donor
he was
natin.
responsible for bringing them
Pinaka-pogi sa
into the
lahat.
finals.
Yes, I mean, he literally lit it up in that game. And that's the reason why, you know, they're here in the finals.
Foul given up there by Bong Quinto. Only the 14th foul of Meralco here in the first quarter. So they'll have one more to try and prevent Barangay Ginebra from scoring in the final 11.6 seconds of our opener. Thompson. Just another foul from Quinto, and that'll be number 5 against the Bulls.
Well, Meralco, especially Bonquito, knows the situation. That's why he took advantage and gave out that foul to prevent an easy basket.
Anjo Karam entering for defensive purposes. No more fouls to give up here. Defensively, it has been a good quarter so far. Oh, an offensive foul looks like against Pinto. As Coach Norman will now go offense, defense, sending Newsom back into the ballgame.
Right here, you see that Anjo right
Yeah.
here, he fouled He fouled there, and that's an illegal screen there. Hinabol niya eh.
Can Meralco make them pay for that mistake? Newsome attacking. Quinto. Oh, he draws the foul there. Napakagat itong si Aljon Mariano with a shot
Shout
fake.
out sa'yo,
As that will be 2
Roseler
more free throws
Santos.
for the Bulls.
Salamat sa pag-donate.
I mean, this is
Kayo na
another
ang
guy
top donor
who
natin.
you really want to really like the top. We know
Pinakapogi
that
sa lahat.
Quinto has really been a factor for the Meralco Bulls, most especially in the previous finals or previous years. And so far in the series, Bong really struggled because of the rotation
Shout out
problem,
sa'yo,
because you know the
Mark
other players who were
Ampon.
ahead of him were
Salamat
really
sa
playing
pag-donate.
a very good game, and he just
Napakapogi
couldn't
mo.
get going yet.
But these free throws might just get him into a groove as Meralco maximizing this bonus opportunity given to them by Barangay Ginebra off of that Nards Pinto offensive foul. 2 free throws are good. Forward pass. Caught. And Thompson almost beats the buzzer with that effort. It was a great try coming from Arvin Tolentino and Thompson. But it will be the Meralco Bulls heading into the second quarter of action, holding a 5-point advantage. The saga continues. It's the fourth
Shout
time
out
that these two
sa'yo,
teams are
Roseler
meeting in the
Santos.
Governor's Cup
Salamat sa
Finals. Justin
pag-donate.
Brownlee has
Kayo
been
na
quiet
ang
so
top
far.
donor natin.
Newsome has done his share. Scotty
Pinakapogi
Thompson
sa
wanted
lahat.
to win another championship, but Aaron Black hoping that he could help Meralco stay alive in this series. It's 24 Meralco, 19 Barangay Ginebra, heading into the second quarter of action.
Shout out sa'yo, Roseler Santos. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinakapogi sa lahat.
Smart.
Shout out sa'yo, Mark Ampong. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napakapogi mo.
Bishop finishes through the foul.
That's a great take.
Sa lahat ng bagay, simula pa lang,
Shout out
siguraduhin
sa'yo,
max protection ka.
Roseler Santos.
Kasi
Salamat
pag kulang
sa
ang proteksyon,
pag-donate.
baka
Kayo
madaling
na ang
masira.
top donor
Sa
natin.
ngipin, dapat may max protection
Pinakapogi
din.
sa
Max
lahat.
Alaga ng unique toothpaste. With Max Protect formula, helps stop cavities before they start, while keeping breath fresh. Try unique maximum fluoride protection. Para mas alaga, max protektado. ACS.
You're watching the 2021 Honda PBA Governors Cup.
Second quarter about to start here inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Carlo Comentuan and Eric Reyes on the call for PBA Rush, and we will be joined by our analysts on the floor, Ali Peak. Ali, big quarter for Meralco defensively. How important is
Shout
it
out sa'yo,
in their confidence
Roseler
to be able
Santos.
to hold
Salamat
Barangay
sa
Ginebra
pag-donate.
down to
Kayo
just
na ang
19
top
points
donor
after the first
natin.
12 minutes of action?
Well, it's got to be very
Pinakapogi
encouraging
sa
going into the
lahat.
second quarter, Carlo, because that has been the age-old question throughout this entire series. They've been struggling trying to figure out Ginebra's offense, but they've done a pretty good job of coming out tonight and bringing the energy. Hopefully it translates even more onto the offensive side. You can see that Meralco is trying to figure out a way to crack the inside defense of Ginebra, but they're getting good looks and they're converting.
Thank you for that, Ali, and we'll be talking to you a little bit more as our game progresses. The start
Shout out
of the
sa'yo,
second quarter, we have
Pedro
Banquero, Quinto,
Fabilando.
Bishop,
Salamat sa
Almazan,
pag-donate.
and Maliksi on the floor for
Napakapogi
Coach
mo.
Norman Black. Again,
Shout
multiple
out
looks at the
sa'yo,
basket.
Pedro
Offensive
Fabilando.
rebounding, a huge
Salamat sa
factor for the Bulls.
pag-donate.
Yeah, that's what
Napakapogi
they
mo.
definitely need. And Ali just put it well. that they want to crack that inside. And you see a lot of two-man game attacks that Meralco was doing, and they are going straight to that shaded area.
Biggest lead of the ball game right now for Meralco, 26-19, powered by their offensive rebounding. In terms of total rebounds, it's 17-9. Look at this. The attack coming from Banquero. Second effort from Bishop. Third effort from Raymond Almazan.
We've been seeing a lot of offensive rebounds, and Ginebra has to control that. You cannot give Meralco that confidence, most especially in their offense. These are the top two teams who have really shown a lot of good shooting this conference.
8 second chance points for the Meralco Bolts because of their efforts. Great defense. One-on-one there coming from Maliksi. Oh, but a steal from Pinto. He finds Brownlee down low, kicks it out. Japet on the attack. Japet will score with the left.
Sayang those opportunities. You cannot turn the ball over in a simple outlet pass.
They work so hard to get that stop, only to send it back to Barangay Ginebra, 26-21. Maliksi creates the separation, and he is locked in here in the first half.
Well, you have to give Alain Maliksi. You can see how locked in he is in his eyes. You know, most especially when he was taking those free throws previously in the past two plays.
Pinto kicks it out. Jeff Chan, extra pass inside. Japet will miss. Pinto. Wow, the smallest man on the floor for Barangay Ginebra, getting in the offensive rebound and the putback.
Well, it's a fight back for Barangay Ginebra. I mean, they are using their strength, which is their assist, their ball movement, and again, those rebounds.
Shout out sa iyo,
Another offensive rebound, but the putback
salamat
does
sa
not fall.
pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinaka-pogi sa lahat.
Looking for a way to inch closer in this one. Thompson against Bishop. Scotty with the attack. Layup is good.
Wow, he literally froze that defense when he got into that lane.
Banquero with a quick response on the other side. Sorry, missed there coming from CD. Round D, cross court. Chan, open for three. No.
Meralco was lucky. Jeff had a nice look there.
The Barangay Ginebra fans waiting to explode at this stage of the matchup. Japet with a forward pass to Pinto. Nards, extra pass. Jeff Chan, touchdown.
Well, this is the strength of the Barangay Ginebra team. After you make that mistake and after they make a stop, it's off to the races on the other end.
After leading by as many as 7 points, Barangay Ginebra clawing their way back into this matchup, much to the delight of the thousands and thousands of Barangay Ginebra faithful, hoping to see a celebration here in game number 6. Maliksi in trouble. His pass lands with Banquero. One to shoot.
Shout out sa iyo,
FCB was stepping out of bounds. A turnover against the Bulls.
Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo.
This, Scotty Thompson going one-on-one against the import, and there was nothing Bishop could do.
It's really all about confidence, and Scotty has confidence is sky high.
And now that will force the hand of the Meralco Bolts to call this timeout, brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Shout out sa iyo, Julio Betandi Jr. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo. Shout out sa iyo, Roseler Santos. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinaka-pogi sa lahat. Shout out sa iyo, Roseler Santos. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinaka-pogi sa lahat. Shout out sa iyo, Julio Betandi Jr. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo. Shout out sa iyo, Marvin Limpiedo. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo.
Charm Fabric Conditioner. Bangong ka-bloom.
ACS.
4 seconds.
Shout out sa'yo, Marvin Limpiedo. Salamat sa pag-donate, napaka-pogi mo.
Oh, Randy with a steal! Hammers it home!
Well-motivated sila, mas grabe yung motivation nila ngayon sa amin kasi yun nga, medyo nasasakto sa amin yung mga nakarang finals kami yung nakakuha. Pero for us talaga, mas
Shout out sa'yo,
isipin namin
Roseler
na underdog
Santos.
kami this conference.
Salamat sa pag-donate.
Kasi
Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinaka-pogi sa lahat.
Finish 1 rebound away from a finals triple-double. But those 9 rebounds, that last one specifically, changed the outcome of that ball game and secured this 3-2 advantage for Barangay Ginebra. Pinto could not knock down that 3-point attempt.
Shout out
Meralco will get a
sa'yo,
stop here,
Karina
but it's an
Aquino.
8-4
Salamat sa
quarter so
pag-donate.
far in favor of Barangay Ginebra. They've been trying to speed the ball game up.
You know what amazes
Shout
me with
out
Scotty
sa'yo,
Thompson?
Karina
We always
Aquino.
talk about the way
Salamat
he has
sa
been,
pag-donate.
he came close sa
Napakaganda mo.
triple-double in that game. But he has been doing that so many times this conference. He had so many close calls with a triple-double. And that really shows how consistent a player that he is this conference.
Let's see if he can have another big performance to close the show here in game number 6. Chance now for Barangay Ginebra to retake the lead here. A lot of contact there down low, and there will be a foul drawn by Stan Hardinger.
We're still trying to gather himself. Seems like he got hit in the mouth there.
Almazan getting entangled with Stan Hardinger.
Not really sure if the forearm of Almazan hit Stan Hardinger in the face.
Scotty Thompson will take a break. Almazan will do the same for Meralco's side. 28-27. As Barangay Ginebra now has Pinto, Tenorio, Stan Hardinger, Chan, and Brownlee on the floor. Tenorio sending the ball out to Jeff. Gets it back. LA gets a step on Quinto. Goes baseline. Oh, he invents a shot. Comes up empty. Bishop with a forward pass to Hodge. Shovel pass. Quinto. They will not force the issue. Great bounce pass. Extra pass to Newsome. They're looking for the crease in the defense as Aaron Black converts from downtown.
Great transition attack there on the part of Meralco. They swung that ball from left to right, and everybody was able to touch that ball before Aaron was able to launch a three-point shot.
That was something they were not able to do regularly in game number 5, allowing Barangay Ginebra to move the ball while they had to rely on a lot of one-on-one on their side.
But you know what, Carlo, what's nice about Ginebra?
Sa'yo,
I mean, even if
Rhino
Meralco was
Panya.
able to make that
Salamat
shot,
sa
they
pag-donate.
came so
Kayo
close to
na ang
stealing
top
that ball
donor
several times
natin.
because of their defense.
A
Pinaka-pogi
response
sa
though coming
lahat.
from LA. Tenorio has come to play here in game number 6. 10 points already for the General. Good fake. And Bishop will be rewarded with 2 free throws for his efforts.
You know, he has a very good chance of trying to draw a lot of fouls in the lane because he is a respected player just like Aaron Black. And as long as you can consistently hit your shots like LA Tenorio, for sure that defense will definitely be forced to extend out.
These will be free throws number 5 and 6 for Meralco. Ginebra has yet to take a single free throw in this matchup.
When you look at the shooting per field goal percentage, I mean, Ginebra is at 46 and Meralco's at 36. And you may think that Meralco is really doing a bad job, but they're getting a lot of rebounds, 22 against 13. So they're +9 in the rebounding. So that's what's giving them that extra
Shout
possessions
out
and extra
sa'yo,
shots.
Rhino Kanya.
And all of
Salamat
those,
sa pag-donate. Kayo
tip-in
na ang
attempts,
top
those
donor
count as shot
natin.
attempts even. Kaya naman
Pinakapogi sa
yung
lahat.
field goal percentage ng Meralco. But still, they will stay ahead in this matchup, 33-30. With less than 7 minutes remaining in our first half. Tenorio being bothered by Newsom. Kicks it out this time. 4 seconds to shoot. Pinto attacks baseline. Extra pass. Stan Hardinger was caught there in no man's land as Newsom came in and played great help defense of the weak side.
It's really all about rotation on the defense because Ginebra has a lot of great players who can really draw that help. But then, if you rotate well, that's what's going to happen. You have a good chance of swatting away shots.
If you're Meralco, the battle in this matchup is keeping the scoring to a minimum to give yourself the best opportunity at forcing a Game 7. Newsom against Pinto, the former teammates. Shovel pass over to Aaron Black. Extra pass. Cliff Hodge. Oh, could not convert with that layup. Tenorio in attack mode. Runners go. The General has a dozen.
Wow. I mean, LA just uses that screen, that pick and roll so well. And even throughout the series, he is just doing it over and over again and getting really a lot of opportunities there.
Sneaky layup. Another sorry miss here for Meralco. And now Barangay Ginebra will try to retake the lead. LA, ball screen provided by Christian. Tenorio stops, lost his footing. LA Tenorio really thought that he was fouled there. As you can see, the General wants a conversation with referee Peter Balao, and that's a turnover for Barangay Ginebra, traveling violation. LA thought that he was fouled by Newsom. The referee is not blowing their whistles. As a result, ball goes back to Meralco.
I thought that was good defense on the part because LA really tripped there. You could see the one in that angle that he wasn't really bumped or nudged. That's why, and that's a good job on Newsom to really just slide to that defense.
Shout out sa'yo, Rhino Kanya. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin.
7 to shoot here for Meralco. Bishop only has 6 points in this ball game. Tough choppers good.
Oh, that was a tough shot there. Brownlee did everything he can to block that shot.
What a difficult make coming from Tony Bishop to keep Meralco ahead in this matchup. Stan Hardinger with another strong finish. He has 6 points.
I mean, Bishop already has 2 fouls in this game. I mean, but you cannot really relax on Stan Hardinger because he is definitely looking at opportunities where he can just attack you aggressively.
Alain, good pass. Bishop from the outside. Cannot knock it down from deep. Aaron Black wanted to steal the rebound, but JB Brownlee comes away with it. Ginebra on the run. Stan Hardinger wanting a steal down low, and he scores! Barangay Ginebra ahead by 1.
You cannot relax on Stan Hardinger. 2 times already, he has literally aggressively attacked Meralco.
Sorry miss there from Newsom. Second effort. Still nothing there. Newsom will keep possession for Meralco. 6 to shoot for the Orange. Black makes a move inside. He gets the basket and the foul.
Wow, I mean, this guy has really played like a veteran already.
Shout out sa'yo, Pedro Pavilando. Salamat sa pag-donate.
When he gets that
Napaka-pogi
opportunity
mo.
of a pick and roll, and there's that space, all he has to do is just to attack.
Shout out sa'yo, Mark Angkon. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napaka-pogi mo.
He was, Ellie did a good job on staying above that half circle under the basket.
Aaron completes the end one, and LA already was warned earlier, so this might be a technical foul coming up against him.
Technical foul on LA Tenorio for second to foul.
Well, Coach Tim is already talking to LA Tenorio because he doesn't want LA to get another foul. Or rather, another, for being called a technical foul.
This is a much better angle on it. Again, it's super close. Very difficult to make a decision in those types of situations.
In that replay, I would say it was an offensive foul. Because Eli was already waiting there. All he had to do was establish. And Aaron was still able to take at least a step and a half before he absorbed that contact.
We call those bang-bang plays when it could really go either way. 39-36, a 3-point lead for Meralco. A response after Barangay Ginebra took the lead momentarily. Stan Hardinger just feasting down low.
6 points already in this quarter for Stan Hardinger so far, and that's definitely a big plus for Barangay Ginebra.
Total of 10 points for Stan Hardinger, and that's a loose ball foul against Meralco off the turnover. Barangay Ginebra asking for a review, but the referees, I think, will decide not to take another look at it. Bishop got a hand on the pass actually, but not enough to bother it.
Well, this is something that's being giving Coach Norman problems, that pick and roll defense.
So the locals so far leading the attack for a dozen points for Tenorio, 10 for Stan Hardinger, only 2 points
kayo na ang top
from
donor
Justin
natin.
Brownlee, and we only have 3 minutes and
Pinakapogi sa
35
lahat.
remaining here in the first half.
Well, if you have Stan Hardinger contributing, even if Brownlee doesn't really score as much, I mean, there's still a full quarter, 2 quarters ahead of you, then, that's a big plus. It gives Brownlee a lot of time to really recover and rest.
Tenorio gives it up. Stan Hardinger. Oh, he is locked in.
8 of the 12 points of Stan Hardinger in this quarter alone.
Bishop sends the ball to Banquero.
Shout out
Mid-range
sa'yo,
jumper.
Nathan
Money
Bamba.
for Newsom.
Salamat sa pag-donate.
They have to continuously move
Napakapogi
that
mo.
ball around because Ginebra is doing a good job on their defense.
Seesaw ball game so far. Another attack from Stan Hardinger comes up empty. The second attempt denied by Hodge. Bishop is fouled there as Coach Tim Cone and the rest of the Barangay Ginebra bench disagreeing with that call. Look at this drive coming from Christian. Adjusting, contorting midair. Second effort sent back by Hodge. Great effort on the defensive end. And this one was where they called a foul. The speed got a little bit entangled there. Much to the chagrin of Coach Tim Cone. We have a timeout on the floor. It's 41 for Meralco, 40 for Barangay Ginebra. 2 minutes, 45 remaining in your second quarter.
Shout out sa'yo, Nathan Bamba. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napakapogi mo. Shout out sa'yo, Minerva Palmero. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napakaganda mo. Shout out sa'yo, Nathan Bamba. Salamat sa pag-donate. Napakapogi mo. Shout out sa'yo, Rhino Kanya. Salamat sa pag-donate. Kayo na ang top donor natin. Pinakapogi sa lahat.
Justin Brownlee, having taken only one attempt so far this game, the Dean, 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. He's got 5 rebounds and 3 assists to boot. May kasama pang 2 steal and a shot block. But Ginebra is down by just 1. Banquero down the gut of the defense, gives it up. Maliksi will have to earn his points from the line.
The rebounding story has been big in this game. I think it's now almost 27-17 in terms of the advantage ng Meralco in the rebounding department. Make that 25-17.
Pero hindi pa rin natin alam sino mananalo. Dahil 3 of 10 yung Meralco sa 3, 4 of 10 yung Ginebra. So 1-1 pa rin. Chan back on para dito kay Arvin. Maliksi at the line already with 9.
Let's update you on the rebounding story. It's now 27-17, so it's plus 10 for Meralco in the rebounding department. Yet they're only up by 3, and Brownlee has scored only 2 points.
On the other side, ito namang si Bishop. Meron ng 8 on 3 of 12 shooting, but he does have 11 rebounds as well. Tenorio trying to get it to Scotty. Nasave pa yun ni Thompson. LA knows Stan Hardinger with his 7th rebound of the game.
And a big offensive rebound to give another possession para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Chan to see Stan.
Wide open. And a fake.
Ooh.
And he will score.
Gets the basket. Mikasaba pang foul.
That's 14 points now for Christian Stan Hardinger.
What a patient move, the Dean. 14 and 7 para dito kay si Stan.
He's getting his looks. He's also realizing that hindi masyado siya pinapansin ng depensa ng Meralco because he's not known to be a big-time scorer, unlike Scotty Thompson or LA Tenorio and Justin Brownlee. So he's getting free. And he's making Meralco pay.
Couldn't complete the bonus, though. So Meralco remains ahead, 43-42. Banquero backslapping in his first start of the finals. Oh! Para pang kinuha yun ni Jeffrey Allen. That's going to be a foul whistled on Banquero.
Natin dumepensa ni Jeff Chan, no? Sabi mo nga, no, harap-harapan yun. And Banquero losing the handle.
Ang gulat yata ni CB na ganun pa pala kabilis yung kamay ni Jeff Chan. Hindi lang sa quick release sa 3, kaya pang tumaga ni Jeff. Brownlee's been playing decoy. He's the anchor of that triangle. Now they clear it out for him. Thompson with 6 to shoot. Untouched to the cup, si Scotty.
You know, when Brownlee is posting up, he's inviting the defense to focus on him. Nakakalimutan ng Meralco, sadali, yung nasa ilalim. They need to have a protector underneath. And that time, it was Raymond Almasan, Tony Bishop, Almasan sliding over to the weak side thinking that there might be a drop pass. But it's got to realize that Scotty Thompson is a slasher, non-pareil. You need to have someone to stop him from scoring that layup.
Thompson now at 7. Bishop with 2 shots. Takes care of the first one. This next one can get Tony to double digits.
And you know, can you imagine, Tony Bishop was not the original choice of Meralco. It was Shabazz Mohammed who was supposed to come from Meralco. He ended up playing for San Miguel Beer. Tony Bishop, the second choice.
Bring in Ronaldo Bachman, pero overhyped. Na-overhyped pa yun.
And Bachman's teammate in the Puerto Rican League, si Tony Bishop, made the ticket instead.
Brownlee gives it up. LA.
Oh, yes. And again, the big mistake of Chris Banquero of defending or trying to double team Justin Brownlee, leaving LA Tenorio wide open.
Tenorio now with 15 points, powered by 3 of 5 shooting from beyond the arc. Pero si Newsom naman, tinablak agad ang ating talaan. LA again. This time he drives closer. Chan, no.
And it's Meralco ball.
Last touch, si Scotty. Now Hodge will get an opportunity to check back in.
At kanina yung sinasabi natin about Chris Banquero doubling on Justin Brownlee, leaving LA Tenorio open. The responsibility of recovery should not fall on the shoulders of Banquero. It should be on somebody else, realizing that Banquero left his man. There's got to be someone else to recover and pick up the slack. So, kulang sa rotation yung depensa ng Meralco.
Baliksi to Hodge. Huli!
The ball was blocked. The ball is going to go Meralco's way.
It will stay with the Bolts.
And the ball was blocked. So that was going out. Last touch ng Barangay Ginebra. Watch it right here again. Ito yung magandang pasa galing kay Maliksi. And then, that was a nice block. And that was off Ginebra. Tama yung tawag.
Shot clock at 4 now, though.
They've got to go for a shot.
Maliksi! No! Tenorio looks up. They can put up the last attempt of the first half.
That's Tenorio's third rebound. Look at C-Stan. He's got to go for it. Hindi lang pumasok.
And that'll do it for the first half. Dadin, we are back to square one. Tabla tayo sa 47.
Unbelievable intensity sa laban nato. This is Game 6. High-quality basketball.
As we now meet our player of the half, nahatid sa atin ang Firefly, the trusted lighting partner of the PBA.
Take a look at some brilliant plays here by Christian Sanhardiger. He's the player of the half with 14 points and 7 rebounds. Sinabi nga natin that he was the man to watch as far as Barangay Ginebra is concerned. And there he goes. The sweet touch from the outside in the perimeter, the mid-range jumper, and then the incursion inside for Christian Sanhardiger.
47 to 47. We've got 24 minutes remaining here in Game 6. Lahat yan mapapanood natin dito sa TV5. Pero bago yan, halftime festivities as we are joined by Ms. Ira Pablo.
The PBA, as part of the Alaga PBA program, will match every point scored by both teams in the last 2 minutes of regulation of each game for the entire conference with a 100 peso donation to the Alaga Government Foundation. From the PBA, please welcome by your TCL Dolls.
Been thwarted 3 times in the past by this very same Ginebra squad led by this guy. Jumped it Brownlee. Great jump shot. Great move. Step back. Lost the defender.
And Bishop secures the board. Forward pitch. Newsom will attack courageously and score!
6 seconds to shoot. What's Ginebra gonna do? Scotty to Brownlee! And what a way to end that period. Forever. Almost a steal. Nabutan pa ni JB. And then Pinto. Oh! Punish. That was punishment on the two-handed block.
Tenorio sets a 3. Scotty takes it away.
Scotty Thompson, you know, we talked about a guy who gets a rebound and gets the crowd to roar.
After 13 lead changes, tabla ang ating labanan at the halftime break ng game number 6, 47-47. Meralco and Barangay Ginebra battling to a draw, the Dean.
Well, it's been that kind of a game. Makikita po natin sa free throws. Tako, Meralco, 12 out of 12. But ang Barangay Ginebra, they've taken only one free throw. But take a look at the percentages here. 50% shooting for Ginebra, 35% shooting for Meralco. Sa rebounding, ang laki ng agwat. 30 for Meralco and only 19 for Barangay Ginebra. In assist, lumalamang naman ang Barangay Ginebra. Pati din sa three-point connections, Barangay Ginebra with a one triple differential. They've scored, no, make that two. They've scored 5 3-pointers so far as against only 3 for Meralco.
Sa leading scorers, ang kapansin-pansin na absent na din, JB, Justin Brownlee, only 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting from the field. Yung 1 field goal attempt ang nakakapagtaka.
That's really surprising because he also has 3 turnovers, pero meron na siyang 5 rebounds and 4 assists. But the man of the hour para sa Barangay Ginebra is Christian Sanhardiger, who has already taken 14 field goal attempts. Si Eli Tenorio has taken 11 field goal attempts. What a stark contrast because kasasabi mo lang, no? Si Justin Brownlee, only 1 attempt so far.
Sa kabila naman, balancing scoring natin. Dadin para sa Meralco, they are trying to push this to a sudden death.
Well, for Barangay Ginebra, they've already used 9 players. So, yung kanilang rotation has stretched a little bit because of Japan Aguilar's presence. But ang Barangay Ginebra, they're looking to make it 3 in a row against Meralco in this finals because they've won back-to-back games.
You know, mga best of 7 records, Ginebra and Meralco under these coaches. Coach Norman Black has never beaten Coach Tim Cohn in a final series in both of their celebrated careers.
That's right. Both of them, of course, are Grand Slam coaches. But Meralco has never won a championship in the PBA. Norman Black hoping to be able to break that jinx and reward the Bolts with their first ever championship. But they've got to survive game number 6 tonight and push it to a game number 7 on Sunday sa Philippine Arena kung sakasakali man.
Dagdagan pa natin yung trivia, Dadin. Game 7 ang kwentuhan. Kung sakasakali nga, in the last 15 finals, the last 15 conferences ng PBA, tatatlo lang ang umabot ng Game 7. Huli pa niya ng 2019 Philippine Cup. Kung sakasakaling Meralco nakasungkit nito, that'll just be the 4th Game 7 in the last 16 conferences.
Imagine that. At hindi ko makalimutan yung 2017 Governors Cup Finals. Umabot siya ng Game 7, Ginebra winning 101-96 over Meralco at the Philippine Arena before 54,000 fans. And that's a PBA attendance record.
Etong ang dalawang to, tuwing magtatapat, 2016, nanalo Ginebra 4-2. 17, nanalo Ginebra 4-3. Nung 19, nanalo pa rin Ginebra, pero 4-1 na lang. Hindi na nakaporma halos ang Meralco doon. This time around, we're at 3-2. Let's see what happens in the second half. As Meralco has possession, ang 5 nila, Maliksi, Hodge, Newsom, Bishop, and Banquero. Katapat sina Brownlee, Tolentino, Thompson, Stan Hardinger, and Tenorio. Hindi na inulit yung triple tower, Dadin, no?
Parang hindi maganda yung chemistry, no? With those 3 players playing at the same time. Ito, si Justin Brownlee nakapulot ng bola. I think he's gonna go aggressive. He will go aggressive. He'll go to the line. Bumagsak doon si Brownlee, but I'm sure napagsabihan siya ni Coach Tim Cohn in the halftime locker room conversation. Malamang si Coach Tim Cohn pointed out to Brownlee, hey, JB, you took only 1 attempt from the floor in the entire first half. That's gotta change.
You were pointing out in the first half, Nadine, how he just kept trying to offer picks, how he just kept trying to swing the ball and get everybody else involved. But one field goal attempt just won't get it done.
Well, luckily for Barangay Ginebra, sina LA Tenorio and Christian Sanharniger stepping up and combining for 25 total field goal attempts in the first half. And that's more than compensating for the one field goal attempt ni Justin Brownlee.
And sa mga nagtatanong, one field goal attempt pa rin dahil nag-free throws doon, hindi counted na field goal attempt yung mintis doon. So he's got 4 points on one field goal attempt as Malik C went right down the middle there.
And that's a veteran move by Alain Maliksi. Dinaanan niyo doon si Arvin Tolentino. Faked him off his feet with a 3-point fake and then slashed his way to the basket.
12 puntos para kay Alain. Brownlee has 4 of his 6 points in this third frame.
Eh palagay ko, baka yan ang strategy ng Barangay Ginebra. Okay, JB, just keep yourself, preserve yourself for the second half. And let's see what he can do here. Well, he made Tony Bishop miss the shot, but another possession para sa Meralco.
You've been talking about the offensive rebounding prowess of Meralco all game long, pero they cough it up. Brownlee misses though.
But he's looking to score now. You can see.
Oh, look at Hodge. Get right behind the defense there, but he is shaken up.
2 players down on the floor. Cliff Hodge, boy.
Mukhang may mga floor burns dito, si Cliff.
This guy is really giving it his all, as always.
Bishop and a steal. Banquero up ahead. Oh, somebody might have tapped the rim there. It's exactly what Meralco's trying to point out as Scotty goes back door.
Transition basket scored by Barangay Ginebra. Meralco still complaining about that possible missed call, but Cliff Hodge getting the layup back. Ito sinasabi natin si Cliff Hodge.
Nakahawak na sa balakang dati. Talagang
naka-score pa rin.
Ano sabi ni Sir Seb, pagka siya siyang matake, nagkakanta kalas-kalas. Pero binubuo rin niya yung sarili niya.
And Cliff Hodge, again, getting that rebound. He's got 4 points now, all in this quarter.
Bishop is alone. And he makes him pay.
And nobody to contest the shot. Nobody was there to challenge the shot.
Coach Tim now upset with his 5 on the floor dahil nga wala man lang humabol kahit late.
Look at that. That's a wide open 3-pointer. Nobody closing out. Pinanood lang si Tony Bishop. And that's not gonna happen. Where's the energy of Barangay Ginebra? That's the question right now.
During that last timeout, Meralco team manager Paulo Trillo was having a conversation with the officials asking about that previous sequence. Mamaya sisilipin ulit natin if we find an opportunity. But we are back to live action here with Ginebra down by 3. Stan Hardinger hesitated, goes behind the back to LA. It's going to be an offensive foul on Christian.
Shanti naman sa mukha, but he was called for the foul.
Ito yung tinatanong na din. Goaltending ba?
Oh, there was a smack on the backboard. Right there. That should have been the goaltending.
Yeah,
because
altered that shot. Patay ang pektos mo pag ganun, you know?
Exactly.
This time around, it was blocked.
But, you know, I don't know if that's something that you can review.
Kasi
Is
hindi
that
pinito.
reviewable? Oo.
Hindi pinituhan, ano? Brownlee.
And there it is. That's a three-pointer that everybody's been waiting for. And just on cue, Brownlee only with 2 points in the first half. Ngayon, nakaka 9 points na in total.
He's gone 2 of 3 from the field in this third quarter, which isn't even 4 minutes old.
Oh, look at that block. And there's going to be a foul. There was a block by Scotty Thompson. But Cliff Hodge is going to go to the line. And Scotty Thompson is looking up to check the replay. Ito, yung action from behind. Oh, that looked like a clean block. Watch it from another angle.
If it was just the hand, it would be part of the ball. Ang tanong, inabot ba hanggang wrist, hanggang dito sa braso na? Pero kung kamay lang kasi, part of the ball.
Exactly. Diba? But, you know, the referees might have had a better angle. We saw it from 2 different angles, and it looked like a clean block from where we sit. Here's Cliff Hodge. Again, we were saying before the game that he had to play a pivotal role. Nakaka 5 points na si Cliff Hodge and a total of 5 rebounds.
Brownlee trailing. Gives it up to Jeff. 57-56. Meralco's lead is 1. Brownlee looking to make his move.
Look at that jab step.
Brownlee off the crossover.
Oh, almost.
Newsome with the board. He's pushing it. Gives it up to Banquero to stretch their lead back to 3 points.
Scotty Thompson down on the floor. No charge. Call.
Thompson with some daylight. Goes to the hook.
What a hook shot coming from Scotty Thompson. A difficult shot from a difficult angle.
11 points in the game. Goal along with his lone rebound and 2 assists. Newsome. No. Chan picks it up.
Just a 1-point lead now by Meralco.
Scotty slithering his way through. Getting the basket. May kasama bang foul.
Nabuhayan dito si Scotty Thompson. You know, he's taking it personal. Kanina, he thought he had a clean block. He was called for the foul. As I said, he's taking it personal. He's putting Ginebra now on his shoulders. Kanina nakita natin yung hook shot. And now a 3-point play opportunity. Scotty Thompson is going to work. And the crowd chanting MVP. MVP is the best player of the conference, no doubt.
At dahil nga naka-BPC na, as Brownlee cleans it up, it turned into a 4-point possession para sa Ginebra.
And Justin Brownlee now with 11 points. Just like that, he's in double figures. Snap of a finger.
Maliksi.
Hinahabol siya ni Christian Hardinger.
Trying to use his shiftiness. His pass batted away by Scotty. Chan, stop and pop. Tenorio outboxed Hodge.
And looks like, Meralco basketball. But LA Tenorio is doing everything he can to get that possession back. Ito nakita natin yung offensive rebound. Napulot ni Justin Brownlee and then off the window, a 4-point play. Right there.
Everybody having some complaints at this juncture. 6:33 remaining in the third. It is Ginebra by 3, 62-59. Justin Brownlee has just surpassed Billy Ray Bates for 5th all-time. In terms of scoring for imports, he needed 9 for this game. He only had 2 in the first half, pero dinagdagan niya ng siyam dito sa third frame, not even halfway through it.
And congratulations to Magic Brown for eclipsing the Black Superman, now number 5 in the all-time import scoring ladder sa PBA. And it's a 6-0 run by Barangay Ginebra. 4 of the 6 points coming from Scotty Thompson. The other 2 points from Justin Brownlee.
May nabasa nga ako online the Dean as...
That's 8-0 now for Barangay Ginebra.
Scotty with a picture-perfect finger roll. Kung si Billy Ray Bates daw, Black Superman, baka pwedeng Brown Superman naman daw. Etong si Justin. 64-59, Ginebra stretching their lead to 5, the largest for them. They trailed by as many as 7 in the first half. Newsom steps back. Fadeaway doesn't work. Rock and roll was there to clean it up.
That ended the run. That silenced the drought. 8-0 run by Barangay Ginebra, and then another offensive rebound for Meralco. Meralco lording it over the boards.
Tenorio on the move. He's got 17. Tenorio really stepping it up big time here para sa Barangay Ginebra. As Black is back on the floor, gives it up to Bishop. Tony gets by Stan Hardinger. They kick it back out.
And look at that tough defense ng Barangay Ginebra.
Shot clock now at 4.
Almost.
Almazan will have to earn it from the line.
A quick move on the part of Almazan, realizing that his teammates were in trouble in getting the shot off in the perimeter. But that's what he needs to do. He needs to make himself available and cutting the baseline. He's got to make use of his height. Almazan, hindi pa natin masyadong nararamdaman kanyang presence dito. He's
6 and 7.
points.
6.7 rebounds so far para kay Rock and Roll.
He's got to be able to do a lot more. And he misses the free throw.
The best badminton at live at the Smart Badminton Asia Championships 2022 mula April 26 hanggang May 1 po yan sa Muntinlupa Sports Complex. Tickets are available at ticketnet.com.ph. 66-62, Ginebra's lead is 4. Thompson working against Newsom.
Look at that high pick by Christensen Hardinger para kay Scotty Thompson.
Stan Hardinger down the good at the defense. No, pero merong foul.
And he was there for the offensive rebound after the miss.
Pangatlong personal foul na pito dito kay Almazan, who was a former 3rd overall pick. Ito po yung mga kailangan nating alamin para sa mga gustong mag-apply sa susunod nating draft. You just have to follow for the PBA official account on Facebook and Instagram. Look for the social media accounts, yung mga official ng PBA at ng One Sports for more information.
That's right. Yung deadlines are fast approaching. Ang draft po natin is May 15. Yung pong kalilimutan. All those who want to apply for the draft and who are eligible. It's going to be a very exciting draft coming up.
Almazan puts it on the deck.
And he's defended by Justin Brownlee, who's now playing the 5 position.
Quinto trying to attack Jeff. Nice tight pass to Tony. He lost it on the way in. Tenorio will get it into the attack zone. Back to Brownlee.
Oh! Niluwa lang, niluwa. But Brownlee...
Bishop cherry-picking at the other end.
And he will score. What about Justin Brownlee now, playing the 5 position on defense, and then on the other end of the floor, he's floating around, looking to get the pass, because he wants to be offensive-minded here in the 3rd period.
Tenorio with that Stan Hardinger pick, puts it up. Thought he was clipped. Put back, wala para kay JB.
Look at Brownlee. And he still can't get the ball to fall, and he's finally fouled. But look at Brownlee going to work. Wow!
We saw something like that from Bishop in the first half. Hinapatunahan ni Brownlee, kaya niya rin. 4 to yun. 1.
Nakuha niya.
2.
Makakuha pa yung rebound.
3.
And then another one. And you know, if you're Raymond Almazan, you've got to be stronger to stop Justin Brownlee for getting those offensive rebounds.
Para kay Almazan, pang-apat na foul yung napito sa kanya, kaya paupuin muna siya ni Coach Norman Black.
Ito naman yung magandang rotation ni Coach Tim Cone. Ipapasok niya si Japet Aguilar. Uupo muna si Christian Stanhardiger while Justin Brownlee will stay.
In under 9 minutes of action in the first half, Aguilar came up with just 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting from the field.
Pero malaking bagay yung 9 minutes niya. In game number 5, he played a total of 15. Game number 4, 10. Unti-unti, humahaba tuloy yung rotation ni Coach Tim Cone, and he's able to preserve his boys for the stretch run.
Quinto puts it on the deck. Nice ball fake.
Got it. Got it to drop for Bong Quinto. He got Japet Aguilar off his feet on that fake.
4 points in the game para dito kay Bong. 69-66. Tatlo abante ng mga nakaputi. Under 4 remaining in this third frame. Japet on the roll. Lost his footing. Got it to Scotty. Nope. Nice box out there by Hodge. That is picked up by Quinto. Bishop attacks the baseline. Ang lalim ng pinagdukutan.
Nandun yung depensa. Yung interior defense ng Barangay Ginebra is holding strong. Look at that Euro step. Hindi lang pumasok yung tira ni Justin Brownlee. He'll go to the line.
It's just a difference of night and day. The way Justin was attacking in the first half, just 1 field goal attempt, to how he has turned it up a notch dito sa third.
It looks like he was waiting for this second half to be able to show what he can do. Parang pinabayaan niya kanyang mga local teammates to step it up in the first half, and now it's time for him to take over. He's got 14 points now in total, 12 coming here in this period, and want to be able to say that we've got a sold-out MOA Arena right now. Not a single ticket left to sell. Sold out po tayo. We're gonna get the final of attendance perhaps later on.
We are filled to the brim, Nadine.
Yeah.
All the way up to the nosebleeds.
I also want to say that TV ratings are sky high. We've got friends all the way in La Union. Dino Maragay of Philstar.com is watching with his friends, and he's enjoying the action all the way from La Union.
15 points, 13 rebounds para kay JB as we take a look at the Dean's List.
Makikita po natin sa Meralco, you've got 2 check marks. Bawal yung palapitin si JB. That has worked in the first half. Yung wag magpabaya sa rebounds, that has also worked for them. But they haven't been able to recover for those closeouts.
Black will miss. Pinto comes out of the scrum.
And ito naman for Barangay Ginebra, well, we haven't seen that decoy play of putting Aaron Black posting up. So that's the next mark. Yung malalim mo rotation, that's a check mark. And of course, you finally, yung ipiti nila, yung roller and slasher sa loob, that has worked wonders because yung interior defense ng Barangay Ginebra has made it extremely difficult for Meralco to score the inside high percentage shots.
Pinto at the line for 2. Misses the first though.
And if you're looking for a closer, this is the guy. Pinto ang pangalan niya. Kasi yung pintuan, nasisirado mo eh. Hindi nila iiwan ng bukas. He's the closer. Nice Pinto.
It took a second, huh? It sunk in.
Ito, 1 out of 2 for Nards, and now a total of 3 points in this game.
Ginebra shooting 7 of 12 from that free throw line. Samantala, Meralco 14 of 16 as a team.
Kita mo si Nards, the way he's playing defense on Aaron Black.
Black on the move.
He's being challenged.
Oh,
he got it! He got it!
Aaron Black with a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, he took it strong against Nards Pinto. Parang he's taking it personal, ano? Alam mo, dati makakasama yan sa Meralco. Look at the way Nards Pinto was playing defense on Aaron Black. And Black just wanted to prove that he can score off Pinto's tough defense.
Aaron Black has had his way against the guard rotation of Ginebra. He's definitely got the height on them and the strength. Kaya naman napakatindi ang pinakikita so far ni Black dito sa finals.
Yeah, and he's got 10 points.
And he's been averaging 16.6, Nadine.
Exactly.
Samahan mo pa ng kulang-kulang 5 rebounds and more than 3 assists per outing.
Ang laki ng inangat ng laro niya, no? And if I were to choose a most improved player, it's got to be Aaron Black. From what he has done in the eliminations to what he's doing right now in the finals.
Uy! Japet! Over the back, naging resulta mo. Bishop both on the floor.
And you know, for Barangay Ginebra, they've got to realize that they won Game 5 because they passed the ball well. They had 30 assists. Ngayon, sa ating third period, nagkakanya-kanya sila, no? Justin Brownlee looking to attack, looking to score points. So they're not passing the ball as much and as often as they did in game number 5. And they've got to be careful because they're up by just 2 points. Meralco is making headway right now.
Newsom, deep in the paint, kicks it out. Bishop in trouble. Gives it up. Black puts it on the deck. Another one for Aaron. And he gets a bonus once again.
That aggressiveness of Aaron Black. What a player he has turned out to be. High-flying Aaron Black. It's his second consecutive three-point play opportunity.
13 in the game para dito kay Black, and he's got a chance to give Meralco back the lead.
You know, kausap ko si Coach Norman Black, and he said, outside of his wife, Benji, who is Aaron's mother, his biggest fan is his sister, Dominique, who actually is working as a lawyer in London. She took the bar, and she passed the bar in London. And Dominique, his sister, is actually 10 years older than Aaron, but she watches every game. She makes sure that there is no court duty when Meralco is playing. Because of the time difference, she's able to watch all the games live streamed.
And those back-to-back three-point plays should make Ate proud. 72-71. Brownlee, though, gives Ginebra back the lead.
And this is the Brownlee of old. This is Brownlee. Now on the attack. Look at the score.
Black has Brownlee on him now. Bishop, tatapikan ni C-Stan. The Bulldozer in a foot race with Tony. He
He's
gives
not
it
gonna
up.
force it. Tama yung ginawa ni C-Stan. Now he sets the pick. Oh, hindi naman ginamit yung pick.
Now he hands it
sets
off.
the pick.
LA on the run.
Oh, yes!
19 points in the game para kay Teniente.
LA Tenorio using that pick by C-Stan and scoring off the dribble.
Hodge goes to Quinto. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't work para kay Bong. Thompson with the board. Barangay Ginebra looking to stretch this lead as we hit the last minute of the third.
And by the way, for LA Tenorio, 19 points. This is his finals high this conference.
Fancy pass to Pinto. JP!
Put that basket! You saw it coming. 3-point distance from downtown. Justin Brownlee. Wow!
This now is the largest lead of the game para sa Ginebra at 6. After trailing by as many as 7.
What an explosion in the third period for Barangay Ginebra, coming off a 47-all standoff at the half.
Black from deep. No. Pinto pushing it the other way, and they will try and look for the last attempt of the third frame. Brownlee, 18 of his 19 points dito sa third.
It's almost like he turned on the switch. He just let his teammates do all the work while he preserved himself for what has to be an explosive third quarter.
Meralco is in the penalty, which means 2 shots para kay C-Stan.
Ito, ang layo nito. And Justin Brownlee connecting with that three-point shot. And we told you, the three-point shot, the weapon of choice of Barangay Ginebra. If those shots are falling for Ginebra, difficult to beat the Barangay.
Stan Hardinger now shooting 1 of 4 from that free throw line.
Sabi siguro ni C-Stan, forgive me for my poor free throw shooting. Many other ways.
That's
you
a
gotta
whole
believe
lot
him.
of
You
other
gotta
ways.
believe him.
Double-double ni. 15 points, 10 rebounds na to.
You gotta believe him.
Yung kay
C-Stan.
Brownlee pala, 17 of his 19 in this third. Naka 2 points na pa pala. 1 field goal ng first half.
Okay.
Ay, daplis lang sa ring. Enough time for a heave. Quinto on the run. Nagpasabit pa doon.
Oh, they call a foul. And
That
Quinto's
came before
gonna
the
go to
buzzer.
line.
It did sound like it came before the buzzer.
He's going to go to the line. That's a good call. That was a foul. Coach Tim Cone upset, but Arvin Tolentino did make the contact. You watch it right here. So this was obviously a mistake here. Watch it from another angle. He might have pushed with his left arm. He might have pushed. But Coach Tincon was saying, parang tiki-tak yun eh. I mean, it did not impede the progress of Quinto's advance. But they're going to give him 2 free throws.
But they put back 1.5 on the clock once again. Because it was way before the buzzer. We heard it here.
Exactly.
Ang hirap na makarinig ng buzzer, pero nachamba naman natin yun.
Oo, but parang Ginebra saying that, you know, parang touch call yun eh. Parang hindi na dapat tawagan. I mean, we're playing in the playoffs. But you give Quinto a chance here for 2 free throws and he makes 1.
5 points in the game para dito. Kay Bong Quinto.
And Raymond Almazan checking back in just to make sure that with 1.5 seconds to go, in case Quinto misses, the Barangay Ginebra won't have a chance to get a rebound.
Quinto misses. Almazan put back. Hindi ba lang umubra doon?
He was there for that purpose. Just in case he missed, he was going to be there for the offensive rebound, but he missed on the putback.
What a third quarter though para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Going off for 31, powered by the 17 from JB.
That's unbelievable. And he didn't even score in the second quarter. But you turn on the heat, and Justin Brownlee is right there.
And we've got 12 more minutes of this Game 6 coming up. Walang BBTO. Hatid natin lahat yan live dito sa TV5. LA Tenorio exploding in this 6th encounter sa ating 2022 Honda PBA Governors Cup Finals. 19 in the contest para dito kay LA. 15 of those came in the first half, kung saan parang medyo nagpapahinga pa si JB.
What an explosion naman sa third period. More than compensating for his rather silent performance in the first half of play.
Ito namang si Bishop, natapos first half may 10 points na, lamang nga siya 10-2 kontra kay Brownlee. 5 na lang nadagdag niya, Dadin, 15 in total. Si Brownlee nasa 19 na.
But ito na, Barangay Ginebra with the first possession in the fourth period.
Both of those imports on the floor. Brownlee joined by LA, Arvin, Christian, and Bento.
That's another
Valentino knocks home the triple.
And we were talking about how important that three-point shot is para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Pang-walo na yan, ha?
Oo, but in terms of rebounding, ahead pa ang Meralco 42-35.
Maliksi gets it back!
Malitan sila ng three-pointers dito.
Alain joined on the floor by Bishop, Quinto, Black, and Almazan. Still a 5-point game para sa Ginebra.
Pinto at saka si LA Tenorio playing the backcourt here, but Scotty Thompson is sitting down.
Oh, Stan Hardinger!
Oh, what a shot! And what a pass coming from Brownlee. Again, Brownlee, because of what he did in the third period, attracting and drawing the defense, nakakawala tuloy si Stan Hardinger sa ilalim.
17 points in the game para dito kay Christian.
Oh, what a drive there by Tony Bishop. Going down the floor, inside.
83-78 is the score. Meralco needs some stops on this end. Tenorio directing traffic para dito sa Ginebra. They swing it. Back to LA. Shot clock now at 7. LA from straight away. Nope. Rebound Black. Aaron pushing it. Goes down the middle. Black puts it up. No.
At ang Barangay Ginebra, hindi sila magmamadali dito. They're gonna set up the play. They're gonna work it to Brownlee. He'll try to draw the double team, and there's a foul. Hinihintay nila yung double team on Brownlee, and then the players start moving. Watch it right here. Brownlee. Kung walang double team, he's gonna attack. And there's a foul coming from Bong Quinto.
Which is his fourth personal, Ganito.
Yep.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Coach Normando will be leaving Quinto in there. And he continues to try and guard Justin Brownlee. Tenorio trying to get by Black. LA gets the drop on him, kicks it back out. Shot clock at 2. Doesn't work for JB, but Pinto is there off the Stan Hardinger tap.
Out of nowhere, Nards Pinto making a difference dito.
Tenorio to Pinto.
Oh, what a shot!
Big
Tenorio.
Bailout mula kay Teniente. He's got 21 for the game.
21 points for LA Tenorio.
As Maliksi misses.
And I want to say that 21 points for LA Tenorio is a conference high para sa kanya. This is the most points he has scored in this conference. LA Tenorio saving his best for game number 6.
Oh, big block by Black. LA is shaken up in the backcourt. Here comes Meralco 5-on-4. Almazan took it right to the cup. And this will force Coach Tim into a timeout.
Now what they don't want is for Meralco to get going in its running attack. Ito makita natin yung block galing kay Aaron Black. And then Meralco in transition. And there's the pass. And Raymond Almazan scoring with a layup.
Scotty Thompson for Arvin Valentino. With Hodge.
So it seems like LA Tenorio will be staying on the floor after tweaking something, or what looked like he tweaked something just moments ago.
Looks like he's okay. And you see part of this crowd, we still don't have the official numbers, but we are informed that yes, we are sold out sa MOA Arena.
All seats taken
Sandali.
dito sa Pasay.
Meron na tayong attendance dito. It's 20,224.
Wow.
20,224
Paying fans.
is the attendance record.
Hindi pa tayo bilang dyan, Datin. Hindi pa tayo bilang dalawa dyan.
That's MOA Arena for you. We're over 20,000 people right here at the MOA Arena.
Barangay Ginebra sitting on a 5-point lead. Brownlee gives it up to Pinto.
Oh, they need to...
LA from deep. Doesn't work. Bishop with the board.
Got it off just before the shot clock expired.
Oh, Black passing to the wrong man.
And it's a kick ball. Meralco will keep. Marami pang oras dito. 8:30.
Parang
It's just a 5-point lead by Ginebra.
Pero parang hindi na rin nabalik si Chris Banquero, no? The Dean, he made his first start since the semifinals dito sa game number 6, but he's only played a little over 20 minutes.
I don't
Scored
think it's
6
100%.
points.
Definitely not.
Bishop to the cup. Baliktad yung Bectus. JB tracks it down at the corner.
No, he's had difficult. Yung sinasabi natin sa Dean's List. For Barangay Ginebra, that interior defense has to be there rock solid to stop the slashers and the penetrators ng Meralco.
Pinto to the cup!
Oh, wow, what a basket by Nards Pinto. That's called the daredevil play. Parang si J.D. Dillinger, the daredevil.
Newsom lost it. Here comes LA.
And a wide open layup. LA Tenorio now with 23 points.
And this now is a 9-point lead, the Dean.
Michael Jordan's number, 23 points. Yan po ang total, the LA Tenorio right now, right here.
In front of more than 20,000 paying fans dito sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena, ang Barangay Ginebra nakapagtatag na ng 9 puntos na kalamangan, the largest for Game 6.
At Magoon, marami pa yatang taong gusto pumasok sa labas. Libo-libo pa po. So this could have been a mammoth crowd here, but sorry, wala ng ticket. No more ticket available because we're all sold out sa MOA Arena.
Palagi naman natin bilhin kung ticket ang kailangan. Dominic Uy lang po ang kailangan yung
ganun ba?
hingaan.
Ay, saan siya ba, Scatter?
Lahat. Kahit ticket sa sine, meron yun na din. Ticket sa bus, meron din. How about Barangay Ginebra? Threatening to break this game open now. Meralco coming off that timeout. They gotta put on their last stand right here, right now.
Oh, you're talking about Chris Banquero. Now he's back on the floor. Let's see what he can do. Meralco orders and needs a spark.
Newsom kicks it out. Quinto
And they're
against
hesitating.
2. Loses
They're
it.
hesitating. Look at that defense ng Barangay Ginebra. Sinabi nga natin yun, yung interior deep, they're clogging the lane, making it so difficult for Meralco. They even have a good look on the slash. So they're forced to take the outside shot, and that isn't even available para sa kanila.
Bishop taps this one over to Quinto. Banquero, fresh off the bench.
And they can't get a layup.
Bishop could not penetrate.
Hindi sila makapasok, oh.
Newsome has 11 to work with.
Sarado yung pinto. Look at that. Look at the defense. And now they have to take an outside shot.
Banquero,
Hindi
no.
pumasok.
Bishop with the rebound. Bishop trying to power his way through.
Hindi pa rin.
That's going to be a foul on Hodge.
That's a frustration foul on the part of Hodge. And just as we were seeing, the way Barangay Ginebra is playing interior defense, they're packing the paint, they're clogging the lanes. Eto, maski na si Tony Bishop with all his length and his long arms, hindi niya maipasok yung bola even from close range.
Tenorio backslopping para dito sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, already with 23 points across his name. LA ang pambansang reverse!
Unbelievable shot!
It's not a big game if LA doesn't go reverse.
25 points by LA Tenorio, and that was with Bong Quinto on top of him. He was playing with a much taller defender. And they throw it away.
Meralco starting to come undone.
They're imploding. Meralco is imploding. It's because of the defense. The defense of Barangay Ginebra is holding strong and is forcing Meralco into those turnovers. And LA Tenorio, he's hearing it from the crowd.
T-shirt toss. Let's see the shirts from Usana and the PBA.
Last Sunday, back in Game 5, the Dean Quinito, etong Meralco was staring at a 14-point fourth quarter deficit. Tony Bishop rallied them back to within one. Sa ngayon, 11 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Can Meralco try and get it done?
Meralco actually outscored Ginebra in the second half, 67-61. They usually have a strong second half, but not in this instance. I think Barangay Ginebra has also adjusted its offensive thrust. And right now, they're taking only 31% of their shots from three-point distance as compared to 43.6% from the first 5 games. So they're looking for a higher percentage shot now. And they're not falling in love with a 3-point shot, although they have already connected 8 3-pointers.
Halftime ng larong ito, tabla tayo at 47. Third quarter, Ginebra outscored Meralco 31-26. And you've been harping on this, Nadine. Yung depensa ng Ginebras held Meralco to only 7 so far here in the fourth, while they themselves have scored 15.
There's a floater right there, hindi pumasok. And then even that stick back attempt ni Raymond Albazan, na-intimidate. Nandun kasi si Brownlee.
Minsan na lang makawala, naiilang pa rin.
Oo. And look at LA Tenorio. He's penetrating. It looks like it's going to be Meralco ball. And it looks like there was a push underneath.
Stan Hardinger, pinito ng foul. 5 and 31 to try and make up 13 points, Nadine. Can Meralco do it? How do they actually start?
Well, first of all, yes, they can do it because there's a lot of time left. 5:31. How to get it done? I think they need to be able to hit those outside shots. I think they need Alain Maliksi. Right now, he's on the floor, but they need him with a basketball. They need him to make the shots from medium range to open up the inside. Masyadong mahigpit, masyadong tight yung depensa.
Newsom from the corner. No!
Yun ang sinasabi na, you've got to be able to hit that outside shot.
Nandun eh.
Because the defense is too tight inside. And for Barangay Ginebra, they're giving Meralco that outside shot. Basta hindi lang sila makapasok, okay na yan for Barangay Ginebra.
Scotty making his move, kicking it out. Stan Hardinger, DD in.
Oh, hindi lang pumasok. And the ball going out of Meralco's hands. Last touch to Bishop. Ginebra will get another possession.
Is Tati Thompson the best player of the conference? Has been solid all series long. And right now, the chance of MVP raining down on Scotty. As far as we know, he is one of 2 official candidates right now, the other being Abueva dahil nakapag-BPC sila. Pero antayin pa natin syempre mga complete list of candidates para sa MVP award.
I'll tell you, this man is making a statement. LA Tenorio, 25 points. Conference high para sa kanya here. And this possible closer para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Brownlee looking to put on the final touches on this.
Malayo to. Malayo! Okay lang! Maski na malayo, no problem! Justin Brownlee hitting it from way outside. It's a 16-point lead.
Matamis na 16 na ang tambak ng Ginebra. Tatapyasan ng dalawa ni Almazan yan with just over 4 minutes remaining here in Game 6.
And this is the kind of cushion that Barangay Ginebra needs for the home stretch. A 16-point lead now chopped down to 14. Remember, when they won Game 2, the biggest lead was 20. When they won Game 4, biggest lead was 20. When they won Game 5, biggest lead was 14. Now, biggest lead 16 in game number 6.
Brownlee again! Here comes Meralco on the push. Maliksi on the trail. They go to Black at the corner. They needed that one. Bishop is there to score the deuce.
And good decision in the part of Bishop. That three-point shot is not falling para sa Meralco. Someone's got to put the ball in the hole.
12 abante ng Ginebra. Some anxious moments for them once again. Tenorio against Newsome. Another stop will change the complexion of this game.
They're looking for Brownlee.
Tenorio puts it up himself. Wala. Here come the Bolts on the push once again. They can cut it to 10, maybe even 9.
They're looking for a three-point shot. Here's
Alain
Maliksi.
looking to provide. Newsome from deep. No.
And they have another chance.
And that is just a 10-point game now. Tandaan natin, last game 5, yung 14 lamang naging 13. Ngayon, 10 na lang.
Brownlee ang tumanggap. He lets fly. Oh! Oh, wow! Woo! Woo! Wow!
Oh, wow! Wow, what a way to end! That, of course, was 6 years ago at the historic Smart Araneta Coliseum. Barangay Ginebra, in their first tournament, with Justin Brownlee ending an 8-year title drought na din. Pero ito Meralco kumakawag-kawag pa. What I meant to say was kanina, in Game 5, the 14-point lead of Ginebra was almost overcome by Meralco. Binaba nila sa 1. Ngayon, kani-kanina lang, 16 na to, binaba sa 10. Timeout muna para sa Ginebra.
Ginebra needs to regroup. Hindi pa tapos itong laban. 2:58 to go. And you know, the way Coach Tim Cohn is coaching reminds me so much of the Miami Heat coach, Eric Spoelstra. You know that Miami is #1 in the Eastern Conference in the NBA in the playoffs right now. Yung Jimmy Butler, parang si Justin Brownlee. And Scotty Thompson, he's like a Tyler Hero of the Miami Heat. Here we go.
Scotty gets it across against the pressure D. Ginebra burning that clock.
Hindi naman sila magmamadali dito. Hindi naman magfa-foul. Yes, they gave up the foul.
They still got a score though as Meralcos. That was one of 2 fouls to give para sa Bolts.
Wala pa naman sila sa penalty situation, but they want to disrupt that rhythm. But it's not a matter of just disrupting the rhythm. They need for Barangay Ginebra to make a bad shot or create a turnover.
LA! No!
And look at
Stan Hardinger with a big rebound.
And here's LA. Got it again. 27 points. He keeps on resetting his conference high. LA Tenorio is just incredible in this game.
Bishop misses. Pinto boards it.
What a tenacious rebound, galing kay Pinto. He's the closer.
And it is smelling more and more like a Ginebra championship.
It doesn't look like there will be a Game 7, the way things are working out. Scotty Thompson with a basketball, with a handle.
5 to shoot. Pinto to LA. Stan Hardinger
Got it
again.
again. That's another offensive rebound for Barangay Ginebra. We talked about how important rebounding is. Barangay Ginebra showing it how. And here's the roll to the basket. Pumasok.
98-86. Meralco hoping against hope here.
Looking for a three-point shot.
They gotta go quick though.
And Aaron Black now with 18 points.
Just a 10-point game. One more basket maybe para sa Ginebra.
They're looking for the icing. And Pinto, Tenorio, and Thompson on the floor at the same time for Coach Tim Cohn. Because they want to make sure that that ball is preserved and handled well.
LA
looking for the shot. Looking for the basket. A total of 30 points. 30 points for LA Tenorio.
And that should do it. Barangay Ginebra about to take out Meralco yet again.
Saving his best for last.
This capacity crowd of over 20,000 is getting the party started right now, the Dean. The Barangay Ginebra faithful in attendance. They thought it was going to go down on Wednesday. Nagkagulo-gulo because of that freak accident at the Araneta. Everybody scrambling for tickets the last 48 hours just to get into this arena. And it is about to be worth it for every single one of them.
A jam-packed crowd in LA Tenorio playing one of his best games. This is a conference high, 30 points for him. His previous conference high was 22 points in that dagger of a game that Barangay Ginebra struck on TNT in the quarterfinals, where TNT had a twice-to-beat advantage but lost 2 straight to Ginebra. And in the clincher of that series, LA Tenorio had 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's just keeping himself always ready to explode when Barangay Ginebra needs him.
Meralco will be inbounding. Coming off that Coach Norman timeout. Newsom trying to break free. Takes it to JB. Newsom gets his. But with only 1:02 remaining here, Meralco will be pressing in the backcourt.
And LA Tenorio with a basketball. He eludes the press. And now they foul him. Oh no, they still
Meralco's not even going to foul.
They're not going to foul now.
Great gesture of sportsmanship from the Bolts.
It's just tough defense here. But Barangay Ginebra. There's Stan Hardinger with a shot and it falls inside.
19 points in the game for the Bulldozer.
Yep. We talked about how important his role is with Barangay Ginebra.
As Meralco will sue for time. Mula dito sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena hanggang sa lahat ng barangay, sigurado mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, nagdidiwang na dahil amoy na ng Barangay Ginebra ang pinakabagong kampyonato nila with only 40.7 seconds remaining here. Christian Stan Hardinger, all tournament long, all finals long, and even here in Game 6, he is within reach of his first ever PBA championship.
19 points scored by Christian Stan Hardinger. And for Barangay Ginebra, a lot of players actually are about to taste their first championship. Nads Pinto, Ayay, Sition Wubere. Those guys have not tasted a championship. Brian Enriquez, the rookie.
Hodge not giving up on this one. 34.7 away from the final buzzer on this fateful Friday evening on TV5.
A big explosion in the third period for Barangay Ginebra. And they needed the heroics of Justin Brownlee. After a very quiet first half para sa kanya, he exploded for 17 points in the third period, and now he's got 24, riding high. But LA Tenorio, the man of the moment for Barangay Ginebra, he has scored in every quarter, while Brownlee was scoreless in the second quarter. And here in the fourth period, has scored 11 of his 30 points. And he has contributed three three-pointers for Barangay Ginebra.
LA's just got to get this across. And he obliges, points up at the clock. And Barangay Ginebra Beijing's are the kings of the PBA Governor's Cup.
And they're not going to attempt. And Meralco is not even going to foul. It's 11.9 seconds to go. Meralco will get possession of the turnover. But this game is over. The championship has been wrapped up. Barangay Ginebra is king once more of the Governor's Cup.
They trailed 2 games to 1, but they rack up 3 in a row. Exclamated on this Friday night. Barangay Ginebra, your 2022 PBA Governor's Cup champions. And this ties Ginebra for second most all-time. Tabla na sila ng Alaska at ng Magnolia with 14 PBA championships.
And the paper, the confetti, now littering the floor. Barangay Ginebra celebrating, but Meralco, what an effort. They were ahead 2-1 in this series, but Barangay Ginebra closing it out with 3 consecutive victories. What a way to win. LA Tenorio, a 30-point performance in game number 6. Justin Brownlee exploding just when he needed to explode.
103-92 your final score. Tutok tayo sa Smart Gigaplay at sa PBA Rush para sa ating celebration. Barangay Ginebra, a 6th seed, climbing their way out of a twice-to-win disadvantage in the quarters. Kontra pa yun sa powerhouse TNT. And then they took care of business come the semis. They trailed 1-0 and 2-1 here in the finals. But somehow, some way, Barangay Ginebra coming out as kings.
You know, divine intervention ang nangyari dito for Barangay Ginebra. They got the extra days of rest. And Coach Tim Cohn has been playing with a short rotation, but with the extra days of rest, got his players fresh for game number 6. Actually, you can say the same for Meralco. But Barangay Ginebra, with that short rotation, Coach Tim Cohn, his masterful coaching, sabi nga natin kanina, touches of Eric Spoelstra in the way he coached this game.
But for tonight, for game number 6, the brightest star of them all has got to be Showtime.
Oh, without a doubt. Best player of this game number 6, LA Tenorio. As we said, reserves his best for last. Siya din ang pumutok in that big game of Barangay Ginebra, that victory over TNT when he scored 22 points. And Ginebra eliminated TNT 115-95.
At si Denise, ikasama ngayon si Teniente.
Player of the game, conference high of 30 points. LA Tenorio, LA semifinals pa lang pinag-uusapan na natin. As you hear the applause of this Ginebra crowd, semifinals pa lang pinag-uusapan na natin. You have really been trying to manage your energy and protect your body dahil gusto mo 100% ka pagdating dito sa finals. How would you describe the patience really that it took to, you know, keep it all in at first at ilabas ngayong gabing ito?
First and foremost, gusto ko lang magpasalamat kay Lord. Talagang binigyan kami ng lakas. You know naman na sobrang short rotation lang kami, pero binigyan kami ng lakas and the opportunity again to be here again. Hindi namin in-expect na mapunta kami dito sa finals, di ba, nung nagsa-struggle kami. But again, I would like to thank the Lord and of course the fans that are here. Nagpapasalamat kami sa inyo. Sobrang kayo ang dahilan kung bakit kami nandito at nakahabol kami. To answer your question, hindi ko rin well, I'm ano lang, siyempre with my teammates also, with the help of my teammates, Scotty and Justin and Christian and the rest of the guys, nagtulungan talaga kami to get here dito kung bakit kami nag-champion. Nagtulungan talaga kami dahil maraming injury sa amin, nawala si Japet. So, bilang, save the best for last nga, sabi. Nilolong nga sila, meron pa pala ako ibubigyan. Well, with the help of my teammates also and the trust of my coach team and the coaching staff, of course, napakalaking bagay.
Well, you displayed a lot of emotions in the first half. What was the shift in mentality like? Ano yung sinasabi mo sa sarili mo paulit-ulit? Because in the second half, we didn't see that anymore.
Yung first half medyo very emotional kasi siyempre sa gustuhan namin na matapos tong game, but it's not, naisip namin nung halftime na hindi talaga ganun kadali kalaban ng Meralco, di ba? So, personally, nag-meditate ako ng konti nung halftime to relax, huminga ng konti, yun. Ayun, naging okay naman yung second half.
Worked out well, 30 points. Congratulations, Ellie. Once again, give it up for our best player of the game, LA Tenorio. As we turn it over to Judge Sulit to start the awarding ceremony.
PBA fans, welcome to the awarding ceremony ng inyong Honda PBA Governor's Cup in the 46th season of the PBA. Napaka-exciting na naman ang conference at ng finals na napanood natin. But of course, natapos na at kailangan natin parangalan ang mga nagwagi. It's been such a great conference. Mag-ingay ang mga natuwa sa napanood nila. This Governor's Cup! Alam nyo, marami tayong pinagdaanan dito sa conference na to. Kung matatandaan nyo, we had to put a pause for a short time. Pero nagpursige ang inyong PBA para maipatuloy ang mga laro para talaga sa inyo ang minamahal na fans ng PBA. Una sa lahat, nais naming magpasalamat sa inyo sa walang sawa ninyong suporta para sa ating paboritong liga, ang PBA. One time mag-ingay para sa PBA fans! Ito na we have witnessed 6 amazing finals games. Pang-apat na beses na nating napanood itong tapatan ng Ginebra at Meralco. And we have to tip our hats off to our runners-up. Pero bago yan, tawagin muna natin our beloved PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall and our PBA Chairman, Mr. Ricky Vargas. May we request you gentlemen to join us, please, in center court. Palampakan po natin ang ating chairman at ang ating minamahal na commissioner. PBA fans, please put a round of applause to the team that showed us a lot of effort and a lot of heart. Ang ating runner-up for the Governor's Cup, the Meralco Bulls! Once again, please put your hands together for the Meralco Bulls. The Meralco Bulls, of course, the runners-up ng ating Honda PBA Governor's Cup at binigyan tayo ng napakagandang serye. They were amazing. All conference long, and one more time, PBA fans, mag-ingay po para sa Meralco Bulls. And now, ang koponan na maraming pinagdaanan sa komperensyang ito, pero paulit-ulit sinabing, never say die! Your champions of the Honda PBA Governor's Cup, your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel! Number 11, Stanley Pringle. Number 25, Japet Aguilar. Number 3, Ed Salado. Number 7, Sidney Onuberi. Number 14, Brian Enriquez. Number 15, Jesper Ayay. Number 20, Japet Aguilar. Number 3, Ed Salado. Number 7, Sidney Onuberi. Number 14, Brian Enriquez. Number 15, Jesper Ayay. Number 20. Japet Aguilar. Number 3, Ed Salado. Number 7, Sidney Onuberi. Number 14, Brian Enriquez. Number 15, Jesper Ayay. Number 20. Number 15, Jesper Ayay. Number 20. Japet Aguilar. Number 3, Ed Salado. Number 7, Sidney Onuberi. Number 14, Brian Enriquez. Number 15, Jesper Ayay. Number 20.
Romo, thanks for the like.
The fourth Governor's Cup champion.
Romo, thanks for
The fourth Governor's Cup Championship in the last Thank you very much. One more time for Coach Jim Cole. At this point, tawagin naman po natin ang SMC Sports Director and Team Governor of Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, Mr. Al Francis Chua.
Ginebra! 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 Ginebra!
Yun, maraming injury dito sa akin. Hindi nyo maraming injury. Wala sa Jacket, wala sa Zikir, wala si Anjon. Ang mas dito tayo kalaban. Pero kayo, hindi nila na-scout, hindi nila kayo tanungin. Habang nandiyan kayo, nung bubble, hirap kami kasi wala kayo. Walang sumisigaw. Ngayon nandito, hindi nila
The fourth Governor's Cup Championship in the
Romo, thanks for the like.
fourth